I've got millions of views across a bunch of different channels my team and I have worked on, and it all boils down to this: a hook so strong that people can't look away. So in this video, I'll show you the thing that every viral YouTube video does in the first 15 seconds, and a step-by-step guide to writing intros that'll help your videos get maximum views. And for those who stick around until the end, I'll also be giving away a free reference document to help you apply this step-by-step the right way. So here's the thing that 99% of viral videos do in their hooks, which is actually one of the main reasons they went viral in the first place, and it's so simple that you'll wonder why you never noticed it. This is a concept I like to call the payoff, which basically means you have to pay off what you promise. For example, I have a video on my dev channel called "I Made a Video Game with No Computer," and the title was risky because the claim was outlandish. And if I didn't pay off the viewers' expectations within the first few seconds, they would just leave and my video would flop. But I was able to craft the perfect hook, and the video went on to get almost 300,000 views. But you might be wondering how I delivered on a concept that was pretty much impossible. That's where the 70% rule comes in. Going into this video, the viewers were probably expecting me to create a computer out of a cardboard box, use a Nintendo DS, or something weird like that. But I actually just got on the phone, called my friends, and told them how to make the game with their computers. I wasn't totally fulfilling their expectations, but I got close enough to where it didn't feel like clickbait. This means you only really need to deliver on 70% of the promise you're making on the title and thumbnail, as long as you follow it up with a banger video. This gives you a lot of room to explore unique angles because people are surprisingly open to having their expectations subverted as long as you entertain them or provide value in some other way. However, there's also value in over-delivering on your video's promise, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But first, let's outline the entire process of writing viral hooks, and I promise it's actually easier than you'd expect. Step 1 is to outline the problem. People watch videos to solve problems. Even if it's an entertainment video, you can make the case that their problem is they're bored, so they're looking for something to pass the time. With education, centering your video around the problem is even easier. For example, if you clicked on this video, chances are you're not getting as many views as you'd like, or your retention rate is low, or you're just not getting the results you want on YouTube. So when you write your hook, the first thing you should do is confirm your viewer's problem. And you have two options to do that. A, you address the problem directly by saying something like, "Getting views on YouTube is one of the biggest problems creators struggle with." Or B, you just make the problem implicit and get straight to the benefit like I did in this video. "I've got millions of views across a bunch of different channels my team and I have worked on, and it all boils down to this: a hook so strong that people can't look away." This still works because if you were getting hundreds of thousands of views on your channel, you probably wouldn't even bother watching a video like this. So I'm still addressing your problem and saying, "Hey, I've got the solution," which brings me on to the second part. Nobody wants to hear about their problems unless they're also being offered a solution. But more than saying you've got the solution, you also need to say what it is without giving it completely away. If you give away exactly what the solution is, people won't have a reason to stay and watch. It's a tough thing to balance, but you can do it by omitting the solution and focusing just on the benefits. So for example, in this video that you're watching right now, I told you, "So in this video, I'll show you the thing that every viral YouTube video does in the first 15 seconds and a step-by-step guide to writing intros that'll help your videos get maximum views." I told you there's a thing that every viral video does, but I didn't tell you exactly what it was. Instead, I focused on the benefit: going viral. I also told you there's a step-by-step way to write a viral video hook, but I didn't tell you what it was. Again, I just reinforced the benefit, which was getting more views. But if you paid attention, you'll also notice that I did something else in the hook of this video. Anyone can honestly say anything on the internet, so if you want people to trust you and hence watch your video, you need to give them a reason to. For example, if I make a video called "How to Get 100,000 Views on a YouTube Video," and I just tell you, "Hey, I know how to get a ton of views," in my intro, are you really gonna believe me? Well, no. That's a huge claim, and I need some way to back it up. However, if I instead twist that like I did in this video and say, "I've got millions of views across a bunch of different channels my team and I have worked on," and then I show you real screenshots and channels so you can just go and check for yourself, I immediately establish my authority on the subject. But if you don't have social proof on a topic, that's also not the end of the road for you, because you can always hijack someone else's authority. For example, I made a video on this channel about how to make $1 million with a niche on YouTube. I myself have not made $1 million off of ad revenue, but I was able to bring in a YouTuber who had actually made that amount of money and interview him. Using someone else's social proof proof is a smart strategy, especially when it complements your content and enhances the credibility of the information that you're presenting. This approach not only bolsters your position, but also provides a different perspective, making the content more engaging and authoritative. And it's a great way to bridge the gap when you're still building your credibility in a particular area. This structure of addressing the problem, positioning your solution, and showing your authority should be more than enough to hook most viewers. But there's always the occasional person who's still not convinced, and this is why I use this next technique. But before revealing what it is, let me introduce you to riveted.io. Because all the information I'm giving away in this video is only going to be half as effective if your editing sucks. riveted.io is the most convenient and comprehensive online video editor for you and your next project. With riveted.io's new Magic Cut feature, you'll be able to simply drag and drop a clip into the editor, and with just one easy click of a button on Magic Cut, voila, it does the work for you, saving your time and effort. You won't ever have to worry about silences, mistakes, filler words, and double takes ever again while recording your videos. You also won't need to spend hours manually editing your own videos just to find the right mesh of clips ever again. In fact, you'll get perfect videos in an instant. And the best part, the Magic Cut feature works on videos of any length, no matter how long they are. So podcasts, presentations, social media posts, and anything in between, riveted.io has you covered. In fact, with a lot of my personal projects recently, I've been using riveted.io and Magic Cut to make my videos quickly and still make them look good. It's a really great tool, and I wouldn't endorse them if I didn't truly believe that. So if you want to spend less time editing and focus on the things that actually matter to you, then click on the link in the description to try riveted.io for free today. To ensure even the most skeptical viewers watch my videos until the end, I use another really effective hook technique. My team of scriptwriters and I call this the nudge. After you've given people all the reasons they should believe you, they just need a little push off of the cliff's edge to actually watch your videos sometimes. In practice, this means that maybe you're giving away something for free at the end of your video, so people are more motivated to stay. But please avoid this mistake that I made early on at all costs. I had a video about voiceovers where I gave something away at the end of the video, but I never outlined that in the hook, which was a terrible mistake and stifled my video's potential by quite a bit. And although it still did very well, it could have gone up to 300,000 or even 400,000 views if I didn't screw this up. In this video, I told you that I was going to give you a free reference doc to help you implement the tips of this video right away. I hope you don't think I'm manipulative with this move, but the goal is to make you go,
man, I clicked on this video to learn how to hook people, and this guy's also going to help me implement it. Awesome.
And if you're watching this video right now, it means it probably worked. So you should use this technique in your videos too. And as promised, to get the doc that'll help you apply my hook framework in an easy manner so you get thousands of views, just go to natewealth.com/emails or click the link in the description. And now you know how to make the perfect hook. But even though that's important, it's only a small piece of your entire video. So I made this video on how you can use the most engaging storytelling structure to keep your video's retention at an all-time high. Check it out here.